Trump takes over, Pelosi and Schumer furious as POTUS finds funding for wall. President Donald Trump is the master at the art of the deal. He also said there are many ways to get funds for the border wall. Well, that made Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer furious. They lashed out at the president, warning him he can't shift funds and saying it's illegal. That's when President Trump took control and showed them elections have consequences and he's the boss. You'll love this. The Democrats are hellbent on stopping Trump from building the border wall. And the only reason they are against the wall has to do with politics. Since President Trump's main campaign promise was the wall, Pelosi and Schumer know, if it gets built, they can kiss the 2020 presidential race goodbye. Yet, they pretend it has to do with the expense. This is a joke. All the president asked for was a measly $5 billion. Every 90 days, the federal government is spending a whopping $1 trillion. So this isn't about not having the money. What's $5 billion when you are spending $1 trillion in 90 days? Well, President Trump is playing it smart. He is lulling the Democrats into submission by talking about possibly avoiding a government shutdown. While they are focused on that, he is looking for pots of money elsewhere. White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders said that administration lawyers were tasked with the idea to find funds within the budget that the president could use for border security, Breitbart reports. We are looking to those individuals to find out those specific pots of money that can be used for that, Sanders confirmed during a press briefing on Tuesday, although she did not name specific areas for possible funding sources. This caused Pelosi and Schumer to blow up. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer warned the administration that it was illegal for them to shift funds elsewhere unless Congress specifically allowed it, added Breitbart. But, Sanders dismissed Pelosi's argument, optimistically pointing to ongoing White House legal discussions. Trump is promising we will win on the wall. He tweeted Tuesday night, "In our country, so much money has been poured down the drain for so many years, but when it comes to border security and the military, the Democrats fight to the death. We won on the military, which is being completely rebuilt. One way or the other, we will win on the wall." So, how is he going to do it? Well, conservative pundits who are in tune with how Trump pulls off deals noticed something strange. The United States pledged $5.8 billion in aid and investment Tuesday for strengthening government and economic development in Central America, and another $4.8 billion in development aid for southern Mexico, reported the Associated Press. The combination of public and private investment for the stay-at-home effort doesn't require congressional approval, added the AP. Then, the president tweeted, "Mexico is paying, indirectly, for the wall through the new USMCA, the replacement for NAFTA. Far more money coming to the U.S. because of the tremendous dangers at the border, including large-scale criminal and drug inflow. The United States military will build the wall. If Trump can't get Congress to agree to defend the U.S. border, he can damn sure leverage and entice Mexican President López Obrador to do it a few miles south." This approach is POTUS Trump working on optimal solutions while encountering domestic political roadblocks. This is exactly what President Trump does. Finds solutions, reported the conservative treehouse. Now, do you see how Trump is looking at this from every angle? The president isn't a dictator, and he is up against both the Democrats and the majority of the Republicans who bow to outside lobbyists who do not want the wall. President Trump represents a second party in Washington, D.C., the people who write the laws, lobbyists, and the people who sell the laws, politicians, cannot allow that. They need to get back to UNI-party political business. They need to get rid of Trump, reported the CTH. Those of us who support President Trump must remain faithful. He is up against the entire Washington, D.C., swamp on this border wall. He has several alternative plans in place for funding. That much is clear. But, he can't show his hand and